and welcome to our workshops on Charles Dickens' iconic story, A Christmas Carol, to lead us up to the Christmas festive time. And usually we're all in the same space to do these workshops. There'll be 5 in all, and most of the exercises will be seated, but there will be standing exercises as well, always with a seated alternative if you'd like to do those. So, Rosa is here.
Hello.
And Louisa's here.
Hey.
And I'm here. So for once, we're not doing them all in our own homes, we're doing them here, and we're really looking forward to it. All you need is some comfortable clothes and a little bit of space, and we hope you enjoy these sessions on A Christmas Carol.
Welcome back. Before we start with our warm-up, let's just check our posture. So if you'd like to come to the front half of the chair, and if you're okay sitting away from the backrest, so that you've got to again use the muscles to keep your spine nice and tall. Check your feet, heels under your knees and toes pointing forward. We release the arms to the side and just squeeze once the shoulders up, and then roll them back down in their place there, keeping that spine nice and long. Lovely. So in today's warm-up, we're going to think about painting Christmas cards. So we'll think about different colors and different styles and different textures. So we'll do some big moves with the brushes, or bigger brushes, and tiny small details and glitter and different details as we go along. So just sort of a free creative moving here. Thank you, Leah. So let's start with doing the backgrounds into our card. So we're going to stir our brush into a paint. Think about a color, pick a color. And then we're just going to do some big moves, brushing across your card. Maybe there's some more circular moves with this color needed as well. take our pen to sign our Christmas message. And our signature. And then we're going to take a big envelope and slide our card in. Let's take a stamp. And we're going to send it off. Lovely. So we're going to recap our Christmas present jolly exercise. Let's sit again in the front half of the chair. Check your feet again that they haven't traveled under the seat, and that nice good posture. So we start thinking about the character here, and we'll think about that nice long big green rope, and we're going to reach one arm like you would put the sleeve on, and then we'll drop the arm, and we're going to take the other one and we're going to drop, and we're going to show the long lovely hair, and then we're going to think about the bare chest, and we're going to do a little bit of sort of chest trimming here. Okay, he's showing Scrooge all these lovely things that you can actually do and have and enjoy in Christmas. So we're going to do a little sort of opening to show him, look. And then we'll do some gingerbread baking. So we're going to roll the dough, we're going to roll the other way, and then we're going to cut the shape. So we're going to do 4 cuts. And then we'll have a big Christmas pudding. So we're going to show our pudding. We're going to pour the brandy in, and then we're going to light it, and then we're going to show how it explodes. Great. Then we'll come into Christmas crackers. So we're going to reach across with one arm, and then we're going to reach across with the other, and we're going to do a little bit of pulling one way and the other way. And then we're going to pull across, and this time it's a disappointment when you get anything, so we're going to just show the tears coming out. Oh dear. We're going to do some present wrapping, so we're going to do the big bows, and then we'll need a drink, of course. So we're going to reach down to the other side and have a little drink, and then we'll do another present here, tying the bow, and then we'll have another drink. Oh. Coming back to our Christmas crackers, so reaching again across and reach across, and then we're going to do a little rocking to fight the cracker, and then we're going to pull, and this time it's hooray! We got some, and we're going to put our crown back on, and then we'll go back into that Christmas present character like we did in the beginning. We think about that big green row, putting up the sleeve and drop, and reaching the other side. And drop. We're going to show that long lovely hair, and then we'll finish with our little chest showing here, and that's all. So we're going to do that with some jolly music together. Here we go. Thanks, Nia.
Okay, little intro first.
Reaching and drop. Think about the sleeve and big hair. And chest. We're going to show and do some baking. And cut the shapes. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have the Christmas pudding or the brandy and light. And once more with the music. Here we go, reaching for the sleeve, and the other sleeve, the long hair, and show your chest, and we're gonna show and do some making, and count the shapes, Christmas pudding, and brandy, light, and crackers, and rock, pull across, oh no, and presents, drink, another present here, and another drink, crackers, rock, pull across, hooray, round up, and back to the sleeves, long hair, and chest. Here we go.
So it's time now to do a bit of singing, Christmas singing. So we're going to sing to the tune of a very famous carol, Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly, which I hope everybody knows. And I'm going to try and pitch it so we can all sing it. I don't always manage that very well, but do your best. You can always sing it in a different key, we'll never know. So we're going to sing Deck the Halls, but with different words, which I'm now going to teach you. And these words are going to be sung by Scrooge. So there's an awful lot of humbug at the end of nearly every line but one, I think. Every time we come to that word humbug, we're going to yell it out so that the screen cracks. Okay, so let's just do our practice humbug before we do anything else. Ready? And humbug! And see, we all did that just instinctively, so I hope you did too. Okay, so this is our first line, and the words are, Christmas is a load of humbug. Okay, and that tune goes la 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 la. So let's just do that line. Ready? And Christmas is a load of humbug. And now we're going to sing fa la 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 la. Excellent. And the next line is waste of time and money, humbug. Ready? And waste of time and money, humbug. Fa la 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 la. Okay, this is the non-humbug line now, and the words to this are blame the poor if they go hungry. So, blame the poor if they go hungry, and then we sing fa la 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 la. Should we do that one? Fa la 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 la. And then the final line is what's the final line? And then the final line is let them fill their plates with humbug. So that last line, let them fill their plates with humbug. And finish off, la 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 la. And we'll do a big shout of humbug at the end. So let's see if we can make it all the way through. And I'll rely on you two to remind me of the words if I forget them. And you, of course. So let's just remind ourselves quickly. And it's Christmas is a load of humbug. La 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 la. Waste of time and money. Humbug. La 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 la. Blame the poor if they go hungry. La 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 la. This is the one I can't remember. Oh yes. Let them fill their plates with humbug. La 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 la. Humbug. Right. Okay, we're going to try and go for a sing now. Are we ready? And the first line is Christmas is a load of humbug. And Christmas is a load of humbug. La 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 la. Waste of time and money. Waste of time and money. Humbug. La 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 la. Blame the poor if they go hungry. Blame the poor if they go hungry. La 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 la. Let them fill their plates. Let them fill their plates with humbug. La 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 la. Humbug. I hope you all did better than we did.
We're going to revisit
It's our Scrooge exercise we did last week, where he realises that he needs to change his ways after he's been shown his grave by the ghost of Christmas yet to come. So we'll recap the movement now. So beginning, sitting up nice and tall, our feet are in parallel position. And we start as soon as Nia begins playing, and we're going to bring our hands up towards our head and have this kind of circling motion in our torso of this kind of like confused state of being shown your grave. Imagine how you'd feel, like being really confused and delirious. So we've got that once, circling around with our torso, that's nice and slow. And then you're going to bring your hands up to your mouth to show how shocked you are, okay? So our fingers are splayed here. And from here, we're going to look to one side with our eyes. Don't move anything else, just your eyes for 8 counts. So looking one way for 8 counts. And then we're looking the other way for 8 counts. Good. And after that movement with our eyes, we've got this recurring motif where we're counting our money as Scrooge does throughout this turn. So we've got a slow counting of our money for 8 counts here. 7, 8. And then you're going to tuck your hands away as if you're keeping that to yourself. But you realise now you can't be selfish, you've got to change your ways. So you're going to offer it forwards, and as you do that, you can extend 1 foot forwards. Offer that forwards. Bringing the foot in, we're saying, please accept my offering, okay? So that you can change your fates. And we do that again on the other side. So we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drawing that money in, but realising we need to change. So offering that out and bringing the foot in to say, please, okay? And you've got that memory flashback of the ghost pointing to your grave. So you're going to bring one hand across your body and point in one direction here. And then this idea that Scrooge is going to end up in chains like Jacob Marley. So bringing our fists together, our wrists are touching, and we're going to just move our wrists from side to side for 4 counts to lift them up here. And Scrooge is going to reject that. So you're bringing your hands across your body and pressing away, looking down here. And then we've got 4 walks as though you're trying to get away from that, okay? We do that again the other side. So this memory of being shown your grave and thinking about being in those chains, pressing away from that idea, and our 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Okay. From there, we're going to move one leg out to the side slightly. So that can just be a little bit out to either side, and we're going to twist our torso round and thinking again about that money, Scrooge's obsession with money here. But then you're going to give it out to one side, bring everything in, and say, what more can I do to change things here? And we repeat that again the other side, moving one leg out, thinking about that money we've got, all that money that we've saved, throwing it to one side, bringing your leg in, and saying, what more can I do to change things? And we finish this exercise with our circling torso, hands next to our head, circling around, and hands coming in front of our mouths. Okay, so that is the whole exercise there. There's quite a lot of movement there, but we'll give it a go through with some music now. So sitting up nice and tall, we're beginning with our circling torso. Here we go with the music. Circling all the way around, hands looking one side, other side. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it in and up. Please, other side. 6, 7, 8. Bring it in. Like that. Please. Memory going to do a quick free foot this week before we come up to standing. So just follow along with Rosa and I for a little bit of fun and moving through our feet. Okay, here we go. Let's start with a march. We've got march. Good, keep going. Nice. Then we're going to point and in to the side. Sorry, front and side. Again, going front to the side. Again, out. Lovely. Now we're going to brush, brush, and brush. Again, brush, brush, drop, polish up, hold and polish up, hold, polish up. Again, now with the other leg leading, polish up, and again. Good, last time. Back to marching. Good. Now we're going to walk through our heels and our toes. Nice. And our heels and our toes. Good. Now let's have a scoop behind and drop. Scoop behind, drop. Point and in. Point and in. Scoop behind, drop. Behind, drop. Point and in. Point and in. Now we're going to first. Holding this position for 8 counts. 7, 8. Opening to second for 8 counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bringing one hand up. 5, 6, 7, 8. And the other hand up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to first for 4 counts. 4 and open. 2, 3, 4 and up. 2, 3, 4. Both hands. 2, 3, 4. Now for 2 counts. Opening out and up for 2. Join for 2. Again for 2. Opening out for 2. One hand up and the other. Now let's try for 1. Open, up, together again. 1. Open, up, together. Keep going. 2. Good. And last time. 2 and release down. Very nice. Okay. We're going to come up to standing for those of you that would like to stand this week. So if you do want to stand, just bringing your feet slightly under your chair, using your hands to press through your thighs to come up, and having a step through when you're up to stand, and coming behind our chairs for our plie.
We're going to do that dreamy-like plie again. So we'll go through the movement recap and then we'll do it once with the music. And you can follow the seated again with Louisa or the standing with me. Okay, so standing in your parallel behind the chair and just taking your shoulders back and find that engagement again in your center for this one. We're going to take a slow plie, and as we do that, we're going to take our arm into first and then pressing through the legs as you lengthen, take the arm all the way up to your fifth. And then we're going to go over into a side, little side reach, and then coming back, taking the hand back to your chair. And we'll take that to the second side, a plie, arm to your first, and then press through the legs, take it all the way up. And then we're going to go all the way over into the other side, into that side reach, lengthen, and then take the arm back. And we're going to come into a rise, so rising through the feet, slowly lower down, and then we're going to sweep one foot back. So almost like you're trying to brush the floor back. So there's a little resistance keeping that length so we're not leaning forward into the chair, taking the foot back, and then the same foot, we're going to take it to the side and just do a little piqué tap, and then take it back. And then second side, we're going to rise, slowly lower down, and then we're going to sweep the foot back, find a one leg balance, and down with the foot, and then the same leg is going to tap, little piqué to the side and close. We're going to open into a sort of wider stand, so you can turn your toes just slightly diagonal out, And we're going to take a plie here. This time we're going to take the arm to the side through your second, and as you press through the legs, we're going to take it all the way up. And then same as we did in that parallel, we're going to come into a little side reach, but keep the feet firmly on the ground, and then take the arm back. Second side, we're going to take a plie arm to your first, to your second, and then we're going to bring it up and all the way over into that side reach and take the arm down. Now, we're going to try to lift the heel up, so you're going to keep that center strong. One heel lifting up and lower it down, and then we're going to bend that same knee, same leg. We're going to bend and sweep the arm to the side and take it back, and then as you come back, we're going to try and lift the toes, so you're going to balance on the heel there and lower down, so we get the ankle going a bit there. And then we'll do just a little plie slow in the center here. We'll take that to the second side. So first we're going to lift the heel and lower down. We're going to bend the leg and reach and take the arm back, and then find your center here, and then lifting up the heel, the toes, sorry, and then lower down, and then we're going to come into a plie here in the center and lengthen, and that's all we're going to do. Just going to show this way in case you can see. So in that, the second part, so we're going to lift our heel, lower down, and we're going to reach with the arm, and as you come back, we're going to try and lift the toes. It doesn't have to be a big lift, just to get a little bit of the ankle muscles going there around the ankle, and then we'll do a plie. Same the other way, we're going to lift the heel, lower down, and then we're going to do a plie and reach. Take the arms back to your chair, and then lift the toes, lower down, and we'll do a plie to finish, just in the end. So we're going to do that with some lovely music. Thank you, Nia. We'll start in our parallel. Here we go. The plie. First, press and bring the arm up, over into the side reach. And second side, plie, arm rises, and side reach. Rising up, and down, and balance.
We're going to revisit our Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come standing exercise this week. So let's go through the movement now. We're standing in parallel position to begin with, and we're putting on that big black cloak, so reaching one arm out to the side, pulling your cloak on with one arm, and pulling it on the other arm. Good, and then we're kind of pulling up our hood, and you've got a bit of a shrug in your shoulders there as you put your hood on to hide your face. And then you're shooting one hand out. Okay, good, so that's our introduction. We've then got 4 slow swings. So we're swinging 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we swing to one side, and you're showing that draped material coming off your cloak there. We swing again for 4, 3, 4. Other side up, showing that material draping off your cloak. Breathing up to swing 1, 2, 3, 4, shadowing your face to one side and then revealing it with a bit of a scary face there, good. And reaching for 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, shadowing your face this side and finishing with a great. We are coming into a bit of a sway still through our feet, so we keep that kind of movement going. And we've got 4 low movements through our arms here. And then they come a bit higher for 4. Good. And then kind of eye height for another 4. And then all the way up to the ceiling for 4. And then we stop moving our feet and we've got this kind of hurricane motion that happens twice. So at one time is above your head and then a little bit lower in front of your eyes, and then you're going to kind of screw this up and shoot your hand forward. And this is the moment we're showing Scrooge his grave. So really make that as dramatic as you possibly can there, okay? We will put that all to some music again this week. So when you're ready, finding your position, just having a roll through your shoulders, feeling nice and relaxed before we go straight away with the music to put on our cloak. Here we go. All around, good. Bringing that hood up. And one hand forward. And 4. Low. Swing. Good, reaching up. Showing that material. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. Showing that material. And we breathe for 4, 2, 3, 4. Shadow your face. Swinging up. 2, 3, 4. Shadow your face. Now keep that movement through your feet. A little bit higher with your arms. And even higher. Even higher. Good. And a hurricane. And screw, 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 screw. Really nice. Well done. We're going to do our standing exercise based on Scrooge's transformation again this week. And as we did last week, this will lead straight into the cool down, okay? So once we've finished going through the movement with the music will continue playing and we'll just have a cool down to finish off our last session of A Christmas Carol. And we're all beginning with our feet in parallel position. And we're imagining we're kind of just waking up from that night of visits from the spirits. So having a really, really, really big stretch here. Stretching out to all the different sides there, lovely. And your hands are going to come into your heart. And we're kind of thinking here that our heart has just started to beat again for the first time. So we're going to twist slightly to one side and you're going to have a little beat. And then come into the middle and a bit of a bigger beat, and then to the side, even bigger beat, and then a really big beat, and then you're going to throw that love that's coming out of your heart out to one side. Great. And from there, we're going to open our big curtain. So you're going to reach across your body with one hand and step as you pull one side open, and then reaching for the other side and step to pull both curtains wide open. Great. And then we're going to open our doors. So reaching with our thumb pointing towards the ground here, we're going to twist that big doorknob and pull open the door. Great. From there, we've got our cane that we've seen Scrooge have throughout all of our different Scrooge-based exercises. So we're going to take 4 stooped over walks as we walk out of our house here. And then we're going to realise that we don't need to be so stooped over anymore. So you're going to come up and have 4 walks with your cane that are much more upright and happy. And then we're going to take swings. We've got 1, 2 with our cane, 3, 4. Swing our cane, 5, 6. And then on 7, you're going to throw your cane out to the side because you don't want it anymore. All right, you're free to walk around without it. And then we've got our money motif again, which we've seen with Scrooge a lot throughout this term. We're counting 8 coins on our hands here. And then we're going to dish them out to all the people who need them. Good. And we repeat that again the other side. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to imagine you're pulling your pockets out of your trousers and just emptying everything you've got. And then we're going to unfold one arm and the other arm, and then slightly higher and slightly higher. And then we're going to just hold the hand of a child and the hand of another child, and you're going to have a little bit of a dance with them in front of you. Okay, and coming back to parallel. And we finished this exercise by just greeting everybody in the street around us. So you're going to give a big wave to somebody over there with a big smile. And then a cheers to someone over there. Great. And blow a kiss to a lucky someone over there in front of you. Good. And have a big embrace as well. All right. And then you're just going to throw your arms up and open out to finish the exercise there, okay? So once we finish with our big open up, our hands come down, just follow me and I'll lead us through a cool down to finish off today, okay? So when you're ready, standing nice and tall, here we go. And reach. Bringing your hands to your chest and beat. 2, bigger, and throw. And let them come down. Opening the curtains. Another one. And reaching for the door. Twist. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bigger. thank you all so much for joining us this term. We hope that you've had lots of fun dancing and singing along with us. And we all wish you a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you after in the new year. So, Merry Christmas, everybody.